Sangat kecil itu. Baik, ada
കഥ ഫുൾ അടച്ചിട്ട് പോടി. കഥ ഫുൾ അടച്ചിട്ട് പോടി.
itu dari belakang ada ട്രാൻസ്ഫോമർ ട്രാൻസ്ഫോമർ എടുക്കുക. ഇവിടെ ട്രാൻസ്ഫോമർ ഇല്ലടാ. പക്ഷേ തൊപ്പിക്ക് എന്താ ചെയ്തതാ? തോന്നുന്നു. അതോ ആരും ലൈവിലുണ്ടോ? അതായത് വേറെ വലിയ തോന്നുന്നു. ഇങ്ങനെ സ്ക്രീൻ ആണ്ട് സ്ക്രീൻ ഇട്ടിട്ട് എന്താ ചെയ്യും? Đó là sợ lên không? Ini ada Indonesia, desktop tofu, dua, Indonesia, ada apa lagi? Ada ini sekian rotator. Oh, ada punya. Ada കഷ്ടപ്പാടുള്ള സ്ട്രീം വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പൊ ഭയങ്കര ഇത് തന്നെ കേട്ടോ, എല്ലാ ദിവസവും ഒരു ഇതുകൊണ്ട് വരും. അത് വരുന്നു. ഹലോ, അത് വരുന്നില്ല. ഒരു ക്യാപ്ചർ ഇല്ലല്ലോ. ഹലോ ഹലോ ഹലോ, എന്താ ക്യാപ്ചർ? ഹലോ 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 ഹലോ, ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഹലോ, ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ. ഹലോ ഹലോ ഹലോ, ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഹലോ, ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? കഷ്ടപ്പാട്. കവൻപുരം കേട്ട സെറ്റാവും. അടുത്ത മച്ചാ. Hi guys, it's time to play amazing match. Argentina vs Brazil. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, ശക്തന്മാരാണ്. കമൻട്രി ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന പടച്ചോനറിയാം. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാതെ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക, ഷെയർ അടിക്കുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് അടിക്കാതെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് അടിക്കുക കേട്ടോ. മാക്സിമം സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് അടിക്കാൻ. എല്ലാവരും ഷെയർ ആക്ക്. മൂന്ന് പേര് മൂന്ന് പേരെന്ന് പറയുമ്പം ഓ ഹാർഡ്, ഇറ്റ്സ് വെരി ഹാർഡ്. കളിയിലോട്ട് പോവാം.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin. Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. Okay, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him. But with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Nice.
De Bruyne.
നെയ്മറെന്തോടെ കാണിച്ച നെയ്മർ ഇല്ലാത്തതിന്റെ
Saka.
ബ്രസീൽ നല്ലോണം
Saka gets on his bike and on the move. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Played into the box. And that should get the job done. And it's Guardiola. Messi. And he plays one through. That's really well cleared. Brazil have reclaimed it. Neymar. Now it's Puskas. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
ഓ നെയ്മർ.
They've got to be quick to recover this. He has a look up. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
സിക്കി വിട് ട്രിബൂനെ.
It's a loose ball.
മെസ്സി.
Oh, good-looking ball. Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land.
സിക്കി വിട് ഡി ബ്രൂയിനെ.
And it's De Bruyne.
നെയ്മർ.
Neymar has it out wide and in space.
നെയ്മർ.
Brazil have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Serginho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No way through. Half an hour played now. Haaland. That's destined for the flank.
Nice.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Saka's delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders...
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been knocked clear. Carreras.
അവനെ എത്തിച്ചതാണ് ഇനി എക്സ്ട്രാ ഒരു വഴിയില്ല.
Carreras running with the ball. He has found the way through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Schneider. Looking for the run. He's found a way through. Shoots!
Wow!
They've scored!
This one is for
Surprise, surprise!
Look, it turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
They have what they want. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Brazil leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Brazil just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Substitution. So right back into the action. Brazil leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a threatening ball, and the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Berbatov has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Not a hint of offside here. And he shoots! And there's his goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong. Argentina restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
Tries a shot! And he's straight offside. Out of play for a throw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread to the right. And here's Messi. He is through here. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Takes a shot! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
അത് ഫൗളാ.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And that is high.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Berbatov looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
De Bruyne. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Neymar. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. And he's running through. Knocks it out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Brazil dragged them. Goes for goal!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Brazil leading now.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, strongly challenged there. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
They get a throw in, and that's definitely not his best. Wriggles his way through.
Has been indicated.
He's got away. Deep into stoppage time. Can he get it through? Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Berbatov voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാത്ത ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഷെയർ അടിക്കുക. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക ഗൈസ്, ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക. അല്ലാതെ 3 ലൈക്ക് ആയിട്ടാണ് ഇപ്പോഴാണ് 3 ലക്ഷം ലൈക്കുകൾ കിട്ടുന്നത്. പടപടേന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ആരോ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. ദിസ് ഈസ് ദ മൂമെന്റ്. ഗ്യാങ്ങിനെ കൂട്ടാൻ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക, ഷെയർ അടിക്കുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. എൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ബർത്ത്ഡേ ബർത്ത്ഡേ 60 പേര് 50 പേർക്ക് വിളിച്ച് കാണാൻ സെറ്റ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് വന്നു. പിന്നെ
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
എന്താ
Đúng rồi à? Đó, cái vị với mày đi. Bây giờ ai nó chơi đi. Chơi lại ba chơi lại.
Substitution.
So changes already. That is a bit of a surprise.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
Berbatov proves just a little bit too strong. Modric did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
He's shifting. It's a pretty loose pass. That's good running with the ball. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out towards the right wing. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha. Great chance! They've scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
After 29 minutes is number 9, Rafinha.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Showing great feet there. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. De Bruyne.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's a throw. It's a searching pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi gets into a good position. Now it's Rafinha. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Brazil go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that has put paid to that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Tries one from range. Wonderful from Curaçao. About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very...
He's having a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Knocks it into space. And this is And Berbatov! They want to be quick to recover this. He's trying to hit the front line here. Taken back almost at once. Trossard looking understandably energised after his goal. Tries to pass it through. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, that was vital.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Puskás. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Shoots! That's another chance. And that's a sharp finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Shot could be on. And a shot! And that's a good finish. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. You can never be short of runners into space. As long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Aimed beyond the defence. The end, time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please grab the tickets you were given
How do
when
you
you
look
walk
back on the
into
game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box.
Fermin! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Fermin deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Look, can he finish? and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Firmine actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. It's run loose here. Firmine. He's in a good position here. And he's managed to get free. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Messi. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Lopez. Foot in, and the pass is intercepted. That has been slung wide. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Puskás.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's gone looking for safety. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Puskás. Neymar. Neymar with a definite fell there. Firmine. And he was quick to react. And no, that was never going to make it. Paredes. And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Brazil really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Oyarzabal is onto this. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi picks it up out wide. Van Dijk can get it clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now he's got space here. And smartly reclaimed. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball is over the line. Threads one in. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. That's a shade optimistic. Pacho gets it away. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space. Pacho clears it away.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And Berbatov! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's a throw. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Milan really will have to throw everything at this now. Tries to pass it through. That's put paid to the danger. Taken back almost at once. Good ball, good take. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
ഇതിന്റെ ഐഡന്റിറ്റിയിലോട്ട് ഫേസ് കാണിക്കാത്തോണ്ട്
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
They want to be quick to recover this. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So the most significant moment of the game. One 0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Fernandes. Fernandes. Oh, what a ball! And he shoots! Not a bad try by any means.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And if you... Oh, they could be caught out here! Carreras. For De Bruyne. Puskas. And this is Berbatov. Looking to play him in. And that has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. Yamal wants to run onto this. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Fernandes. Great chance! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now he's running away. Fernandes. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Pacho. And they've switched it over to the other side. Barcelona have it back and can go again. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That looks a good ball through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Barcelona have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. De Bruyne. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. Molina does really well there, strong defending. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Now there's a... takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Fernandez. Oh, that's well spotted. Kukcu. And this is Berbatov. Takes the shot! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. A probing pass. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Carreras. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi tries to pass it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Jamal.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Emiliano Simeone. Coming on the field, number 19, Trossard.
And it's been taken short.
23, Mbappe.
He's shifting through. Decent chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Molina really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Great defending, strong and determined. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi.
Barcelona have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Mbappe!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Puskás! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive. Oh, what a mistake! Shapes to shoot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that will be it. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.
സെയിം ഇട്ടപ്പം US കിട്ടി നല്ലത്. നടക്കട്ടെ. പരിപാടിക്ക് നല്ലൊരു
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight, and he shoots! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nicely shaped ball. And that has been knocked clear. Can he get it through? Carreras has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vieira scooting forward, and he's worked it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Brazil currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And he's lost his man here, and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a searching pass. And he can thump it away. And they're back on the ball again. He's got away. Great vision. Carreras. That's the throw.
Deeper throw.
De Bruyne. Rudiger clears it away. Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rudiger getting this one clear. Van Dijk.
Good.
And he was quick to react. Brazil are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the finish!
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please be reminded that
Brazil leading by 1 at the break.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Brazil looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So the action resumes. Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Ferran Torres with a definite foul there. Kukçu. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Well timed, excellent interception.
സാധനം കിട്ടിയ അടി വെച്ചു.
Kukçu. And it's Hakimi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
ശരിയാണ് കേട്ടോ.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Berbatov. And Berbatov! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time.
Oh, what has happened here? Hakimi just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Puskás. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Can he get on the end of this? Now that... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid are making a change now. Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of it...
Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. Khan must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, he's all alone. Big chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Looking to play. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Threads one in. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No way through. Looking for options for movement. Berbatov. It's a pretty loose pass.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Done delicately. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fermin. He is through here. It's a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Neymar.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That's at the end. Brazil pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Puskás taking in... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
De Bruyne, and this is Puskás. Camavinga, Alexander-Arnold, and Yamal. Camavinga, Van Dijk. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Camavinga, and Akanji. Camavinga. Donnarumma clears. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi, played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Kane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Son Heung-min, Caicedo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. And it's Camavinga. Caicedo. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Can he finish? Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Berbatov. Oh, great chance! And Berbatov!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a great pick out. Just the keeper tries a shot! And that's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Yeah. And that is indeed the final act. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an error.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Messi! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's forced to go back. Akanji. Well, there's the clearance. It'll be a throw-in. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. There will be a throw-in. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi tries to pass it through, and this is Kane. He has kept it out. What great reactions! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
This their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Ball's gone out of play.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neymar. There's the shot! Goal! Brazil! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Brazil leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball...
And that's that. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Puskás happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his.
Banyak out. Harusnya.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got away. Has to go back here. Oh, that shapes to shoot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Tchouaméni certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Quarter of an hour played. Robertson. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Brazil so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Tchouaméni. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Neymar. Now it's Puskas. Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Caught offside that time. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it long. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. De Bruyne. Puskas. Pacho gets over and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe. Now it's Brahim. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Marquinhos. Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Robertson. And he's managed to get free. Driving through the middle. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Brazil really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And no, that was never going to make it. Brahim Diaz. Puskas. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out to the left flank. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, that's ambitious. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Valverde. De Bruyne.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Nicely aimed pass. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Carreras. Wriggles his way through. Tries to play it through. Brahim Diaz gets into a good position. De Bruyne. Neymar. And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Camavinga. Carreras. And it's De Bruyne. Played into space. He's through here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Tries to pass it through. Robertson. Skims one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Santos really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Taken back almost at once.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Robertson getting this one clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. Oh, it's a great ball here. Real chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that's it, the pressure finally lifts. Brazil have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. De Bruyne picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise.
സ്കിൽ കുറവാണ്. ഇന്നലെ ആകുമ്പോൾ നടത്തില്ല.
Hello? 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 Ekliga.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. He is through here! That'll be a throw. Looking to play him in. Neymar. Berbatov! It's loose. And a chance! Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Brazil take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So, a breakthrough already. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Crosses it in. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space. Well, that has not gone well. Camavinga tries to play it through. Fernandez. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Berbatov! And no, just off target. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Messi, and it's Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi has it out wide and in space. That is a crunching tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Carreras is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. And he's in a decent chance! And he's stuck it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way. Mbappe! Cross flung in, gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
De Bruyne. Messi. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Carreras can clear it away. And this is Drogba. A lot. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Carreras clears it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Berbatov. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! It's come back out to him. And there's a goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Pacho does well to get it back. Odegaard. Goes looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. So no flag here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That pass has been well intercepted. De Bruyne. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So that's it. It is all over. Brazil played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leading. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Puskás. Puskás was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not the most accurate pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Now it's Ribéry, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what? He's had a shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And yes, it's him again. Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're...
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Ribery with the short one. Now it's Ribery. That's going across goal. Carreras clears it away. Costa Curta.
Such good technique.
Costa Curta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That's put... Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Puskas. And he welcomes it in. And this is Neymar. There's the shot! De Ligt is fouled. Kubasi. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception, well timed. No way through, so back it comes. Shot at goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Brazil absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Brazil looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, that was vital. Defending of the desperate variety. Mohamed Salah. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! He's got a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So could they be onto something here? That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. A hefty... Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Brazil present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So we're ready to go. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's managed to get free. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Looking to play him in. Ribery. Now it's Ribery. He's got away. And he's in on goal. And a chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now he's got space here. And it's Bellingham. It's Neymar! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Well, that has not gone well. Puskas. And this is Berbatov. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's in a good position. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking for the run, and shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Ribery. Neymar. Neymar! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Matthias de Ligt. Number 5.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back? Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Ribery. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. And they're back on the ball again. De Bruyne. A probing pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Brazil pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Bye guys, bye. Live endയാണ് bye.